pocket, you can search the facts. I should've known you were gonna wear that hat. Rockin' MAGA, but you black.
Did he just say Revit?
Give him one.
I'd appreciate the request.
Yeah. What it is, YouTube, dude. I know. 6 months. I keep saying that I'm gonna like come out with videos way more often, and then I just don't. Like, I'm sorry. I'm so invested in my career and just everything that I got going on outside of YouTube. But I'm happy to be here today. Like, I finally got enough content to like make a video, and I've been getting a bunch of requests from people to make videos. So here I am, dude. Street Nasty here once again, dude. Back in the Stang studio, aka the garage. Like, here I am. Today's sponsor, I wish I was sponsored, is the Fall River Brewing Company, the Num Num Juice, dude. It's pretty delicious. It's a little fruitier than I would like, but it's still pretty delicious. So, cheers. All right, we got stuff to talk about today. So, I've been gone for quite a while, I know. I hate that I don't have enough content for you guys. Like, I wish I had, like, enough. I was on such a freaking banging roll, dude, before COVID. Like, I was coming out with videos, I had content, I had things to talk about, you know. It's like we were out there, we were doing stuff. YouTube was good, it was fun, I was having a good time doing it. And then COVID hit, and it's been a shit show ever since. So we're not going to go too deep into that. But I do have stuff to talk about. You guys saw the intro of the video, that was fun. You guys also remember the very first time that we had the little rev situation at my son's school.
Did he say Revit?
That's the one, kid. Rabbit?
Kids nowadays.
Gotta give it to the people, man.
Oh, well, now we caused something at the school.
Now you're gonna get a letter for your father. Stop revving it on school ground. All right, love you, bud. He said thank you. So this was round 2 at my son's school. It was literally like the group of kids in the beginning of the school year, and then there's the group of the kids in the end of the school year. Dude, my son is now graduated junior high, middle school for the guys that don't know. Schools used to be K through 6, and then 7th and 8th were junior high, and then 9th through 12th were high school. It seems like most schools nowadays across the country are 6th through 8th or 7th through 9th, which are like middle school. I don't know. It's weird. When I was in school, it was K through 6, and then 7th, 8th was junior high, and then 9th through 12th was high school. So either way, like Big Zay's going into high school this year, dude. That's freaking crazy to me, man. I was like, he's about to turn 14 years old. And he's like a dude. He's just like a dude that lives in the house. He's not even like my sweet little cute baby boy anymore. Now he's just a dude that lives here. I love that kid, man. I mean, a sad day when he becomes an adult because he's just not my baby anymore. All right, so anyway, so yeah, you guys saw that intro. It was a little rev. There were some kids, like, as I was passing the bus, were just like, rev it, rev it, rev it. And I couldn't quite hear him, dude, getting old. I was like, hearing's getting kind of bad. My son's like, did they say rev it? And I'm like, I don't know, dude. I don't even know. I don't even remember exactly what I said in the video, but I was like, I don't know. And then I come to the intersection, and there is like a group of like 15, at least 15 kids. They're like, rev it. And I was just like, all right. So I just let him have it, dude. I just gave him the sauce. I was like, sometimes you just got to give it to the people, you know, which was funny as hell because I don't have video of this, but the following day was the day before the last day of school. And so the last day of school, the same thing. I go to pick up my son from school, and as I'm driving down the aisle there where the buses were, there was the same two like teachers that kind of like facilitate the whole bus routing situation, and they remembered me from the day before. So I'm like a block away, and I see one of them point, and he's just like, there he is. And so he taps the other dude on the shoulder. And he's like, there he is. So then they both look, and they're both staring at me. And as I'm approaching, they're both just doing, like, one's doing this and one's doing this. And I'm like, what? Like, am I gonna get detention if I'm obscene? Like, I'm not speeding. I'm not putting people in danger. So I drive through, and I'm laughing. I'm just like, dude, they're just chicken hawking, dude. And as I pass, I look at my rear view, and they're both just, you know, staring at me still. And I'm just like, okay, so they're all aware of what happened yesterday. And then as I'm leaving, it's the same thing. Like, kids are getting on the bus, and they're like, look at, you know, if the bus is right here, they're like leaning over the side, and they're just like staring at me. It's like, is he going to do it again? It's like, God, you guys need to quit being so shitty. I was like, I do it for the kids. You know, it's exactly what you see on like memes and reels on Instagram and things. I was that kid. I was that kid that was like an enthusiast, the one that admired cool cars. And like, I'm not gonna deny those kids that experience when I'm an adult, because it's like, you shouldn't do that. Why? So I let him hear the exhaust. So I let him hear what a real V8 sounds like. No, stop it. Like, that's not me. That's not my personality. Like, like I'm gonna let him taste it. Like, I'm just gonna give it to him full bore. Like, I think I hit like 5,000 RPMs at least on that rev. So I let it crackle. I let it get a good crack, or I let it hit a good crackle point, dude, on that rev. So that was fun. Anyway, dude, so what's up with you guys, man? It's like, I've been just working a lot, doing my thing. No, I've sold zero merch. So again, like I said in my last video, as expected, I've been lazy. I haven't been making new creations. I haven't been doing new things. One thing you guys will be proud of me for, the truck. I think I teased this like probably like 3 years ago. The truck finally got some love, man. Like, finally. Like, the truck got new rims, new tires, a tonneau cover, and we blacked out a couple of the emblems, dude. So I'll show you a couple of before and afters. Like, the truck looks amazing right now, dude. Like, it was an expensive little journey. We haven't done a leveling kit yet. We haven't done a lift. Like, we looked into the lift, and the lift was like so expensive. It was just like one of those, do we want to really put that kind of money into it? Like, it's all like just a visual thing. It's like, my wife likes that look. And I like that look too. I mean, in comparison from what it used to be to what it is now, the truck looks so much better, dude. Like, so much better. But it was like, do we want to spend multiple thousands to get a nice lift? Or do we want to just get the rims and tires as big as we can get them that will fit comfortably without rubbing? And just kind of sit there for now. I do honestly think that we'll probably do a leveling kit. Like, we'll probably do like a 2-inch leveling kit in the front eventually, because it just, the more that I look at it, I'm like, do we need it? Like, we probably would want to do that. But it's just like, dude, a lift, like, God, I see some of these guys driving around town now after I've done the research, and I'm like, dude, that's like a fucking $12,000 leveling kit. I'm just like, dude, or that's like a $12,000 like lift kit. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I can't even fathom putting that kind of money into it. But it is what it is, It's like, I make really good money, but I'm frugal as hell. It's like, if it doesn't make sense to me, it's just like, I have a hard time doing it. But, it is what it is. So, what am I going to say? Can't really say much, honestly. The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was, it was funny. The other day, I'm taking my car out, and especially now that my kids are out for summer break, like, my car has been totally about just driving my kids back and forth to school. I mean, those of you guys who are unaware, most of you are, but those who aren't, I used to drive this car, 125 miles like every day, or for the most part, I was working from home 2 days a week. So 3 days a week, I was driving the car 125 miles a day. And that's where I got the majority of my Mustang content. And then when COVID hit, I've been at home for over 2 years now. And I work full time from home now exclusively. So there's no driving the car in excess anymore. I take it out on weekends and drive it as much as I can to just kind of like hit high RPMs and just blow carbon out of it. But, it's like the amount of interactions I have are way less because I'm just driving it a lot less. So that's the reason I don't have a ton of content, which we're going to touch on actually in a little bit. Let me get through some of my stories first. And then I want your guys' opinions on some of these things. But, it's like I take it out on Saturday, Sunday, and I have encounters. There's no, like, I cannot, like, drive my car without having an encounter, at least one. But whether they're, like, video worthy or not is, like, debatable. So the other Sunday, I took my car out, and I get on the freeway and I do a pull, and I can't even do first gear pulls anymore because my tires, like, I need new tires like soon. My tire, like, if I shift into second and a first gear pull, my rear end will come out, and I've almost lost it a couple of times. So I don't even attempt it anymore. I do second gear pulls. Plus, I don't want to put my car through that, man. This is a whole nother thing. The transmission, like, I've had some clutch issues, which are fixed now, but I've had some clutch issues. But it's like, I do a pull when I can. So I get on the freeway, I do a pull, I do a second gear pull, I redline third, man, and just tag out third, and then I coast out. Just like, dude, just enough to hit those high RPMs to blow a little carbon out of the car. And I look behind me in my rear view, and there's a GMC pickup that's just fucking hauling ass. Like, he is just blowing people down behind me, and I'm like, oh, this guy's triggered. Like, he's triggered for sure. And so he pulls up next to me and slows down. So everybody knows what happens when somebody pulls up next to you and slows down, dude. You downshift immediately. I was just like, okay, I'm doing 70. I hit third. I drop it into third, and I'm waiting. I'm like, what are your intentions? And I'm so tall in my car that, like, I can't see out of my window, like my side windows, like. I mean, I could out of my driver's, but my passenger, and he's in like a truck, so he's like up here. So I have to like lean down. I still can't see him, but I see his window drop just a little bit. And so I like kind of lean over and I give him the deuces. It's like, what's up, dude? And it's like, are your intentions cool or are you hostile type of thing? You know, and he's just steady. You know, we're just steady at 70 and I'm in third. And then all of a sudden he fucking hits it and I hear it just like whoop, and so I immediately gun it and I fucking just gap this dude. I'm just like, oh shit, all I do, the GMC just got gapped. I mean, expected. You know, it's like GMC got gapped. Well, then he catches up to me. After I let off, he catches up to me. And I didn't want to drop third again. I was already in fifth, so I hit fourth as he's like coming up, and I was like, he's not gonna want it again, you know. So he like comes up even with me again, and then he just gasses it, dude. So I'm like, all right, I'll give him a chance in fourth. So I give him a fourth, and I drop it, and actually we're pretty even in fourth. Until I hit like 5,000 RPM, and then I just started yanking. I let off immediately. We had traffic in front of us, so I just kind of dropped it and let off. And I pulled ahead of him, and I actually had to get over, so I pull ahead of him, and then I get into the slow lane, and he faded way back. Like he didn't even try at that point. Like he faded way back. Like he was a half a mile back, at least by the time I got up the freeway. And then all of a sudden my phone starts blowing up, dude. I'm just like, what the hell? Like my phone just burn, it's buzzing, dude. My car is telling me I got freaking messages, and I'm just like, what the hell? So then I check my phone, and on Instagram I got a message saying, dude, sweet ass car, man. That was me in the truck. And I'm just like, oh shit. So I like pull over and I start looking at what it is. And I'm like, oh shit, that was a follower. That was an Instagram follower. That was a dude who knows me, or knows my car anyway. And so he's like telling me, oh dude, your car's badass, man. He's like, that's awesome. He's just like, blah, blah, blah. Well, then it was like, we had a conversation, but then like 3 hours later, I realized that my phone, since it wasn't hooked up on Wi-Fi, it was just on like 4G or something. Like it didn't download or I missed the video. He posted the video of me doing the third gear pull on him. And that's when he lowered his window just a little bit. And then I think it was his girlfriend who was recording the video. And like they had the video going as I pulled away. So I was just like, I've never seen my car like pull away from somebody else. Like I've never taken the time to get like somebody to record me doing like a flyby or like doing a pull and being outside of the car. My videos are always within the car. So that was a cool sight to see, seeing like myself pulling away and hearing the car. Like it sounded amazing. It sounded so good. So that was a cool thing. Like I've never had that happen to me before. I've had people recognize me out in town, and I've had people be like, oh, let's do that street nasty, man. What's up, man? I follow you on Instagram. And that's cool, but I've never had somebody record my car, which was pretty awesome. So I gotta admit, so you guys got to see that, and that was pretty fucking cool. So, like I said with the clutch thing, dude, like we'll just move right into the clutch thing. The clutch thing was weird. Like for a couple of weeks, like actually probably like a month or two, my clutch felt really weird. Like it would grab like at the top of the clutch throw. Like it would either grab at the top or it would grab immediately at the bottom. It was like super whack. Like I had 2 punctures in my tires from nails within a month and a half. And both times I did that, I brought it to Les Schwab because they'd fix it for free. And both times the 2 different technicians stalled my car. Like leaving, like when they brought it into the service shop, they stalled the car, and I was just like, yeah, something's weird. Like it's not just me. Like you know how you feel when something's wrong with your car and you're just like, I can't pinpoint it. Like something's just not right, and I can't pinpoint it, but you know something's wrong with it. And that was like the ultimate thing. I was like, dude, both of them stalled it, and it was weird. I was like, yeah, something's wrong with the clutch. So I brought it to Ford. I needed an oil change anyway, and so I brought it to Ford, and they were like, oh yeah, dude, yeah, like something's definitely wrong. And they diagnosed it to the slave cylinder was bad. So I had the slave cylinder replaced in the Stang like 2 months ago or something. And immediately after they replaced it, it was better. It was funny because the pedal it stuck like a little bit. When you'd push it down and you would shift and then let it up, it would be like, it would let up and it would like pop, like an additional pop. And then I was like, oh, well, that's not right. Like it feels better, but the actual like pedal was sticking. And then it fixed itself. It worked itself out after like a day of driving. It was fine. So like she's driving much better now. Like the clutch feels way better. And that was like a whole thing. Like, dude, I swear I would drive the car every day, dropping my kids off to school, and I'd just be like, dude, something ain't right. It's like you guys know that feeling. I know you do. You guys know that feeling where you're just like, something is not right. And it is what it is, man. But they fixed it. It was all warranty covered. Like, it's good. I've just passed 4 years. It's January. It's June 21st. It's first day of summer, man. It's 102 degrees here right now. It's nasty. But yeah, so I bought the car in middle of June, so I have 1 more year of powertrain. So they covered it under warranty. It was all good. And we moved on, Excuse me. Some of that, no. So anyway, that was all fixed. And what else can I say, man? And it's like, that's what I wanted to say. Now that I'm thinking about it, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about where you want this channel to go. Like, not a lot of you guys even follow me anymore, and I get it. Like, I don't post. I don't post shit anymore, man. Like I said, right before COVID, I was on a roll. Like, I was making Mustang videos and I was having fun doing it. And then COVID hit and I just didn't have any content. But I don't want my channel to die. Like, I'm tired of not having things to post. I enjoy the entertaining. I enjoy editing. I enjoy making videos. But I don't have enough Mustang content to suffice like a Mustang channel. Like you guys heard in a couple of videos ago, my longtime gaming buddy completely abandoned me and just stopped talking to me after 10 years of gaming together. He just disappeared, stopped talking to me. So I don't do multiplayer stuff. I play only single player stuff now. My son is not a reliable guy to play with. I've asked him multiple times, it would be fun if you and I did a channel, because we had a channel back. We actually have a channel. I haven't posted there in multiple years. Was it Street and Son? It was called Street and Son. We did PlayStation 4 videos. And it actually started picking up kind of nice, but we just, it was couldn't sustain it. But I'm looking for maybe a new direction for the channel, because I still want to make YouTube videos. So it's what would you guys be interested in? I went from gaming to FPV drone videos, which I haven't flown an FPV drone in a long time. I still can. I flew one a couple of weeks ago, and my skills and my talent are still there, but it's just hard to make videos doing that. And the Mustang stuff, just like I said, I don't drive it enough. I don't have the content to just do Mustang videos anymore. So I'm looking for a new direction. I've been considering doing reaction videos. It'd be funny as hell to red pill my wife. You guys know that. Well, I was gonna say, you guys know my politics for the most part, but it would be fun. It would be fun as hell to red pill my wife on camera. And those are videos that do really good. Those are videos I like to watch lately. Is watching reaction video. I mean, reaction videos are so big right now. It's like reaction videos would be cool. If I could convince my son to maybe like start a channel with me, or just, you know, come into my channel and we could do some stuff together. Like, would you guys be interested in watching gaming videos with my son and I? Would you be interested in watching, you know, reaction videos with my wife and I? And it doesn't even have to be political. It could just be like, you know, random reaction stuff. Because she's kind of new to the whole like making videos thing, but she's done it in the past. Like, she's been in some of my Mustang videos. She understands, you know, and she can be camera presentable. She can like do the camera thing. But, you know, like, comment below, like, what would you guys be interested in? If I totally took my channel and revamped it and started maybe posting little gameplay stuff here and there, maybe even I do a combination of stuff. Like, I do a little gameplay with my son, I do some reaction videos with my wife, I do Mustang content like this when I have it, when I have stuff that like compile, or when I can compile things together and make a video. Like, would you guys be interested in watching that? I mean, this video is already like over 20 minutes, so it's just like, do you want the long form content, or do you want just like real quick content? Because I can do both. I mean, it's like, it's hard for me to create a bunch of content on a weekly basis, but I can do like a video a week. Like, that's okay. Like, that's sustainable. Like, where I was before is I was creating like 1 or 2 videos every day, and that was not sustainable. Like, that was when I was in my gaming phase and I was putting in 80 hours a week on marketing and editing and gaming and trying to do it. Was too much. It was way too much, and that's what like that's when I fell off. I was like, it's just too much. But I don't want to see my channel die, and I don't want to stop making YouTube videos. I just don't have the Mustang content to sustain a Mustang channel. So, but that being said, I don't want to stop doing Mustang content, because I get it. Like, I can compile a bunch of content over time and make cool Mustang videos, or at least I enjoy the Mustang videos, you know, so it is what it is. But looking for your guys' opinion, comment below. All right, I've rambled for so long, and I really want to finish this beer because it's absolutely delicious, and I can't drink it while I'm talking to you guys. I'm sweating. It's 102 degrees out here right now in my garage. It's just like, ugh. All right, man. Like, I'm sorry I don't post enough, dude, and I really want to get back out there. I just, you know, I'm struggling to find the content, and dude, I'm gonna make some new fucking merch content. Like, I'm gonna make some new shirts. I'm gonna get some new stuff out there. I've unlocked a bunch of new products, hats and stickers and things. Like, I'll get stuff out there. I got to get out there. I got to know that you guys want it, I guess, is what I'm talking about. So like the video, like, subscribe, like, let me know that you guys want the content, and I'll try to work on it. Otherwise, I'm just working 60 hours a week in my career, and I'm just like focused on that because, you know, that's like my livelihood. All right, guys, man, I miss you. I miss you so much. There's so many of you that I don't talk to anymore, and I hate that. And I've reached out, and some of you guys don't respond, and other people have responded, and I haven't reached back out to them, and I feel shitty about that. But I'm gonna try to do better. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, dude. Pick up some merch if you're at all interested in any of the Mustang content, dude. I feel like I got some nice merch out there. Like Stang Mode said, I got the most epic merch out there for Mustangs. So I'm gonna hold them to that. All right, guys, man. You know, comment and just let me know what you guys think, and we'll go from there, man. Follow me on Instagram at silverstang707 if you haven't already. I'm probably gonna start changing my name probably to Street Nasty, because I'm gonna start posting other content than Mustang content. My pizzas and my truck. The truck's looking fab right now. The Mustang and just life stuff. I feel like I've expanded past the Mustang stuff, and I want to start posting more of my life and, you know, getting out there. Like, there's no reason to not like share things that I'm proud of and things that I want to share. So Anyway, right now, Silver Stang 707 on Instagram, and we'll see you guys next time, man.